Hello, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and I'm answering publicly posted questions on Abo.com, getting people the answers they need from an employment attorney. Here's our question. Is it legal for my employer to take a video which led to my termination? Then share these defamatory items which cost me future employment opportunities. I was terminated from a job I had worked at for just a couple months short of 10 years. I had taken medication which made me pass out in the Texas July heat. One of the business owners had taken a video stating I was sleeping on the job. I was then terminated, and later on, while being interviewed for a new business, was asked if I was the guy he had seen in the video. I didn't get the position. Do I have a case? So, check with local Texas attorney if it's legal there for your employer to videotape you. I have a couple questions for you. So, did you notify your employer that you were on this medication and it posed the risk of you falling asleep? Did you get a letter from your doctor kind of detailing these risks? Did you seek a reasonable accommodation? These are all going to be things that if you provide us answers in the comment on the YouTube video, it's going to help us to answer your question. Because if you have a disability and this is something that you documented with your employer, you're going to have a lot more rights and a lot more options than if you never said anything and you never raised the issue of passing out until they found you passed out on the job, right? Because it's really hard to tell the difference between someone who's sleeping on the job and someone who's passed out on the job, as I'm sure you're facing right now, right? So in terms of them going to other people sharing the video, I think you are going to have to pose this question to a local attorney because I'm not sure what the local laws in Texas are. Generally, that's not going to cause me that much concern, except that it's tied to a disability, right? You're telling us that this video of you passing out is tied to a disability, and so it's protected. If you weren't saying that, if you were just saying, hey, I fell asleep, and they shared this video around, well, it's fine, I think, right? Like, it's not defamation because it's true, you were unconscious on the job. Where it becomes a potential issue for the employer is, well, you were unconscious on the job because of a medical condition, which could be a disability, right? Your medical condition requires you to take this medication. The medication made you pass out in the heat. It's all coming back to the disability. And disabilities in the workplace have protections. They're due reasonable accommodations. You can't be fired, generally speaking, because of a disability, so long as you can be reasonably accommodated, right? So we probably need answers to those questions I posed to you earlier before we can really dig into this and start providing you kind of an ultimate answer. You kind of mentioned defamation. I would have to know, I guess, what the conversation was, what the prior employer said about you, because often in many jurisdictions, you know, if they're telling only true things or not saying anything, just saying showing the video for whatever it shows, that might not qualify for defamation, but you're going to have to check. You're going to have to check with a local attorney. Good luck, and I hope you're feeling better, and I hope the job search goes well.